Hello, how is everyone doing? This is Sheryl with Sheryl's Dashing Designs. That's my YouTube and my Instagram. I would love if you would subscribe and join me there. My Facebook is Sheryl Blair Hood, and my email is jashood@yahoo.com. I'm an administrator in Boho Daydreams, and we have a challenge going on right now of making page toppers flipovers. I think that's what I called them. Anyway, what you do, this is a journal that I'm in the process of making right now, and you make these little page toppers. Like this. They go on the top of a page and they flip over. And the back side you can use for notes. Like this. Or on this side. So I decided I do have a video posted with the challenge, but it's also a great way to make up some pieces of ephemera to do the challenges because you don't mail them off. You keep them for yourself, so it's a great way to stock up and make supplies to have. Like I have all this stuff back here. When I need it, I just pull it out to go in my journal. So this is some that's going to be neutral. I've also got some stuff that probably in a couple of days I'll come back online and make them to go with my spring journals. Today we're going to make another one to go in a neutral journal. And you can just use any kind of paper. That one was made out of vanilla, woohoo, cardstock. This may be a crazy video. I didn't sleep well last night. You know, Oklahoma was hit with a lot of storms. We had a lot of thunder, big hail, a lot of noise. And it was 2 or 3 o'clock before I went to sleep, and then I woke up early, and so my brain's kind of not there. And my arthritis is really bad in my hands today, so they're hurting. So I'm not getting a lot of little fine details done. Anyway, that is, I think I want a little bit of brown paper. I think I'm going to use some book page on this one. I think I'm going to use, yeah, this is some French book page. And they're too fragile to use for anything else, so they're great to use for some collaging. I know the storms are supposed to move on. I forgot. It's like the maps yesterday. It's just like a whole lot of places in the U.S. were supposed to be hit. And I can't remember. I think they were going up north from here. So I pray for all of you. And then there's a lot of places that were hit with snowstorms. It's just kind of crazy. Of course, it's tornado season for Oklahoma. We're right in the tornado belt, so it's always a concern at nighttime. It seems like more hit at night when you can't see. All of you are doing well and hope you had a wonderful Easter. her. Let's see. Oh, use this little farm girl. She may be cute on one too. This one's kind of a tall one. We'll use her on it. These are very easy to make, very quick to make. You can, and the thing I like about it is you can use up a whole lot of your scraps. That's what all I do is I have a little scrap thing of a bunch of laces. I got several of them of a bunch of laces. And that's how I use them up, was for these and other little embellishments for my journal. That off. I don't know why I stuck that upside down. I've got to get the other desk all undone so I can get my mat moved over here since I moved my camera in here from the other area, and so everything's kind of still piled up. It has been for a couple of weeks now. I keep thinking I'm going to get it done, and I keep having other projects that pop up. And you know me, I'd much rather be creating than cleaning in here until it gets to the point that it's driving me crazy. Stain muslin on there. Age it a little. I think since I'm putting this partly on fabric, we'll use some Fabri-Tac on it. What I do on these is I just start layering and layering and layering. This is also a little applique that I tea stained, so we may use a little piece of it on there. And I think that the beads on this one need to be reinforced. This dog's outside barking, and so my dog wants to bark right along with him. Go get in your bed. Go get in your bed. We'll go outside and go for a walk in a little bit. Go get in your bed. I know, Mama loves you too. Trying to make sure all these pearls down here. On this one side. One side will look. And we'll now do the other side. Fabric's cut here. A lot. My heart's a little heavy today. I think that's why even creating's a little hard for me. A friend, it's one of my daughter's ball coaches. They lost their son last week. He was in his 40s, and you all know I lost my son 10.5 years ago. And so it's just kind of hit home and made my heart hurt for her. I don't want it on that side because I don't want to cover the black dots up. About you guys, but I am so ready for warmer spring weather. We had nice weather, nice, and everybody had popped their shorts out. I saw the kids playing in shorts. Today you walk out there and it's quite cool. Right before Easter we had a cold snap, and my mother would have called that a Easter snap. Now that it's cold after Easter, my grandmother would call this the blackberry winter. So sometimes all those stories just come true. So it's going to be too. It'll stick up the top of the journal. Something else. Maybe a little word. Maybe a little word. Find my words under here. There's another one made. I now have two made for that journal. And how long do I have been on? Do we need to end it for today or 17? We can do one more. I don't want to keep too long because I'm going to come back on and do some for the spring journal in a couple of days. Challenge is going to go. We have this challenge going from the 1st, started yesterday, until the 14th. And you will need to post under events what you make. You sign up for it, then you post under events what you make. In these that it called for, there's instructions on it. Just a minute, let's hear this. You post there and you post it in the group. Then it will stop on the 15th. Anyone that posts a picture, follows the instructions, will get entered into a drawing. On the 15th, a new challenge will start, and it runs through the 28th or 29th, and it will be posted that weekend. And you can also get an entry for participating in it. You can have one entry or you can have two entries. You will need to follow the instructions, post under events, and post in the group. And then for anyone that has posted, follow the instructions, will be entered into a drawing. And this month, the drawing will be the last day of April. I think that's the 30th. And this month, the drawing is going to be for a bundle of the little muslin prints that I do. You'll get 8 or 9 prints. And all you have to do is make some of these for your personal journal. You do not have to mail anything. Post the pictures. In the picture, you need to make sure that when you're taking the picture, you have a piece of paper and you write the date down. And you post what you have made and like today's date, because the post needs to be for this challenge April the 1st through April the 14th. Any of those dates make you eligible for this challenge. And like I said, you don't have to mill anything, so it just makes it a nice way that you can make up some ephemera for yourself. Decided to have the 2 challenges because if this is not something you like, then maybe the next challenge will be something that you like, and at least that way you can enter. If you like them both, you can do both things. Find some other prints. This little boy. Did I use him on the back of one? I'll go. No. Okay. I remember I looked at it. I can't remember if I'd used it or not. And you can always use stuff that you have just around the house. This black and white checkered gingham was actually some curtains that I found at a thrift store. I think that's where I found them. I've had it for a long time. I painted a chair. I had a lot of them. There was a lot of curtains. I painted a chair black. Put sunflowers on it, and made the cushion out of the black and white. It was so cute. It didn't really go in my house, but of course I made it and sold it. That was back when I could move furniture around, and I refinished a lot of furniture. My old bones just won't let me move furniture anymore. It's hard to move by yourself. side of this one. I really don't think I want to put lace on it. Having the two boys on it. To do on the back. Let's see, what do we want to use with her? Glue on my hands. Well, thought I could do that one-handed, but I can't. Right now, because I think I'm going to put a little piece of something underneath the bottom and see what that'll do when it's on the top of the page. You'll just see that peeking out the top. Trying to keep it as neutral as possible, but I have to add just a little splash of color here and there. Okay, and there's There's another one. Our journal. Those will stick up like that. Open it. It's like that. And like that. And if you need to, you can also put a little paper clip on them. There's that one. There's that one. And there's this one. These, I think, with the manila envelope, I think we're going to have a little paper clip. Normally I use a little thinner piece, and for some reason the thicker piece wants to stick out. But any of them, then you can write on the back. And that's how I make my page topper flip overs. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope they inspired you to go out and make some for your journal. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.